It's one of the most beautiful spring days you could ever ask for in Portland, and today I'm taking you through 3 different neighborhoods and 3 of the most incredible listings on the market right now. Just wait until you see the deck on the second one, and your assignment, sit back, relax, and tell me in the comments which one you would take if I handed you the keys. If you're new to the channel, my name's Matt and I make videos each and every week about what it's like to live in Portland, Oregon. Additionally, I'm a licensed real estate agent that's dedicated to helping people just like you make their move to Portland. And I'm the only agent bringing you content like this, showing you all the different neighborhoods and going inside of active current listings like this one. So if you are looking to buy your dream home, make sure you call, make sure you text, make sure you send me an email, or just scan the QR code right here on the screen, and we'll talk soon about your move to Portland. So here we are in the wonderful neighborhood of Alameda in Northeast Portland. I love this neighborhood. It is so peaceful. All of the homes are incredibly beautiful. You got a mix of so many different types of homes. Just look at these ones. So you got some bungalows, you got some Tudors, you've got all sorts of stuff. Many of these houses are over 100 years old. And how beautiful is it right now? Look at this dogwood tree in full bloom, and all of the people's yards here are coming back to life. This is one of the more higher end neighborhoods in Portland, and so many of you have seen me do videos over on the west side where we feature the West Hills. But if you want to live on the east side with sort of a similar aesthetic, super high end, beautiful, luxurious properties, you're gonna want to take a look at Alameda. It might even be a better option because of its central location here in Portland. You've got Alberta Street just to the north. You've got Broadway just to the south. We're less than 10 minutes, maybe right around 10 minutes to downtown Portland. And if you see right here, you'll notice that the street starts to go up here because there's some topography here in Alameda. But look at this house. I mean, it is just a beautiful place to live. We're actually going to be coming back to see a listing over here in the Northeast that's on this Alameda Ridge, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Before we go take a look at the listing, let's go drive over to Alberta Street. I just want to show you exactly how close that is, just so you get a feel for what the local amenities are super nearby to this listing. Here's a quick sneak peek of the listing that we're going to be taking a look at, and I just wanted to appreciate the street. I mean, look at this house right behind us. And all of these other homes on this street are so beautiful. And one of the other super appealing parts of this neighborhood, compared to some of the other listings that we're gonna see, is how flat it is. Like, yes, you do have that ridge and you do have a little bit of a slope in parts of this neighborhood, but overall, if you live in this part, you've got bike lanes. You can bike all through the city by using these quiet residential streets. So this could be a perfect fit for someone who is wanting something that is just quiet yet luxurious, centrally located, and a bit of prestige. I mean, look at these houses right there and right there. These are just so many well-maintained bungalows. I absolutely love it. Here's a little sneak peek into the rest of the neighborhood where it gets a little bit hilly. And these areas might not be quite as bike friendly, but there is this little ridge, Alameda Ridge, that goes right through this neighborhood, and it kind of goes through the middle of the neighborhood. So it gets flatter on the north side and the south side, which is where we will be looking at this house. But we are very close to Alberta. Here is Northeast Alameda Street. Kind of the peak, as good as it gets type of vibe. See, now we've kind of flattened out a little bit more, similar to the south part of the neighborhood. And here's Alberta Street. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what Alberta has to offer. Alberta keeps going this way, but it becomes a lot more residential when you go past 31st, which is where I am now. But if you look this way, you've just got tons of stuff to do. There's a restaurant right here. There's a restaurant slash wine bar right here. There's barber shops. There's art galleries. I always love giving a shout out to this place up here called the Fix Hut. which is a computer repair shop. They'll fix your broken screen. They'll fix your computer. They've helped me out when I've been in a pinch. There's Fat Kitty Ramen right there. You've got the Alberta Rose Theater. Lots of fun stuff that goes on here. Abyssinian Kitchen is an incredible Ethiopian place. I've been on this corner before, so it might look familiar to you. And if you go farther down Alberta Street that way, it just continues basically all the way until you hit MLK. And the entire way is like this. Down there, there's a block right around 20th. You've got a Salt and Straw ice cream. You've got Bollywood Theater, really incredible Indian food. Proud Mary, which is one of the best brunch spots in all of Portland, and also one of the best coffee roasters in Portland too. So that's pretty rare. You don't often find places that are both extremely high-end food and coffee, but Proud Mary's got it all. So that's a little bit of a taste of Alberta Street. And if you go any direction to the north or south, to the north, you have the neighborhood of Concordia, and to the south, you have the neighborhood of Alameda. Let's go take a look at that first listing, because I absolutely can't wait to show it to you. It's got some incredible features and a surprise downstairs, so let's go. So we are here at this magnificent new construction, 4-bedroom, 4-bath house. It's right around 3,500 square feet, and I cannot wait to go inside and show you this listing. We are in one of the most prestigious East Side neighborhoods that you could find in Portland. And as you can see, all of the trees are in full bloom right now. It is just an absolutely beautiful day. And this home right here has some things that are extremely elegant. And I am completely surprised by what I saw on the downstairs level. I can't wait to show you. And of course, I'm going to tell you the list price on this, but first we gotta go take a look. So first things first, walking up here, you got this nice long driveway. You could fit at least a couple cars in there and another one inside, and a well-landscaped front yard that goes all the way around here and fully equipped with AC throughout the whole home. And you got a nice front porch right here too. So let's go on in and check it out. This home is west facing, so you're going to get a lot of afternoon sun right here on your front porch as we're getting now. Let's go in and take a look. And right when you enter, you're greeted by a staircase, an open concept over here, a hallway. But first, let's check out this little office space bonus room right here. A lot of natural light coming in here, and I didn't even turn on the lights in this room just because I wanted to show you how much light is coming in from these large windows here. Pretty incredible space. You could actually probably call this a bedroom. And then we head, we'll see that in a minute, but we head over here into this very open dining room and kitchen. And you've got this beautiful fixture here, providing you that nice, elegant feel. Beautiful kitchen with the 6-burner gas range and the water spout here. Love all the cabinets, super classy gold trim, and the soft close. Gotta love that. Incredible island. This just adds a whole bunch of extra countertop space to a kitchen that already has a lot of countertop space. It's nice and wide and good for entertaining because it flows right into this incredible living space as well. You got tons of space here to entertain while you're cooking, and this incredible black surround on the gas fireplace that'll make you feel nice and cozy. Love these built-ins. I always love built-ins, you know? How could you not? And then one of the most incredible features of the home is this outdoor patio space that is completely covered. So you are ready for any kind of weather, and it's set up now as an external little dining area. And you've also got the outside gas fireplace out here as well. Nice little lawn that goes all the way around here. And then let's go back inside And as we go over here, you'll have a door to your left that leads to the downstairs. We're not gonna see that yet, but what's down there is going to be really surprising because it made me gasp when I saw it. But in here, you've got a full bathroom. What do you guys think? Do you think full bathrooms on the main level like this, so close to the kitchen, is necessary? I mean, it doesn't hurt, but I don't know. I just always joke with my clients about just walking through the kitchen in a towel. But let's go on upstairs and see the bedrooms up there. And again, we've got this hardwood flooring throughout the entire home. This is the primary. We'll come back to that in a second, but first let's go over here and see the 3 bedrooms over here. And notice each bedroom on this level has the mini split for those hot summery days. There it is there. And then another bedroom here, also with your mini split. This is a good sized room actually. And now we will go look at the primary bedroom. Right after we take a look at this bathroom here, you got a full bathroom with the double sink, really stylish tile, and super high-end tub and shower. And then in here, you've got your laundry room, and in here, the primary. A little bit bigger than the other bedrooms for sure. Again, you've got the mini split and a bit larger of a closet. You got a walk-in closet here that does have lighting. And then the attached ensuite bathroom that has a full soaking tub and a massive shower. I love these shower heads too, pretty awesome. And again, the double sink. Gold trim remains throughout the home. Same with the soft close, gotta love it. Now let's go downstairs. And down here, you have your garage access, and here's just a 1-car garage. It's pretty spacious. And then this opens into a full separate suite equipped with a kitchen that has a full range microwave, dishwasher, fridge, living room. Wow. And then one of the biggest bedrooms in the house. I think this is about the size, if not bigger, than the bedrooms upstairs. But take a look at this. And for a basement, you've got some pretty high ceilings, all things considered. And in here you have separate laundry, or this is the laundry. And then over here is the full bathroom. Nice black tile, really spacious big shower. And over here, you've got a completely separate entrance. So again, I'm gonna tell you the price of this home in a second, and a hint, it's definitely above the median price point for Portland by a fair margin. But this right here, this gives you an opportunity to house hack that a little bit. You could fully rent out this, turn it into an Airbnb, or maybe just save it for family. But this whole space is so incredibly well thought out. One of the coolest listings I've seen recently, especially considering it's new construction. So leave a comment. How would you use this space? I'm super curious. Would you want it for family, or would you rent it out? Because you can completely close this off and have your separate abode be up there. All right, there you have it. So this was again, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, brand new construction, a very rare find here in the Alameda neighborhood. As you've seen, most of the homes in this neighborhood are classic architecture, and that's one of the reasons people love this neighborhood. But it is such a nice find to get new construction like that. You've got the full ADU with the kitchen and everything. And at the time of making this video, this home has only been on the market for 1 day, and it's listed at a price of $1,850,000. So keep watching. We're gonna see 2 more that are absolutely incredible. And here's a little sneak peek of what's to come. And I can't wait to get your thoughts on them. So now as we're driving over to the second one, I wanted to give you a little taste of what traffic is like here in Portland. We're driving around a little bit before rush hour on a Wednesday. This is 33rd, Northeast 33rd. So we're coming down sort of a main thoroughfare, and a lot of Portland, especially on the east side, is like this, where you've got 1 lane traffic going in each direction, and that is sometimes going to cause a little bit of traffic in certain spots, and sometimes it gets more backed up than other spots. But if you're used to living in a bigger city, name any bigger West Coast city or East Coast city even, and tell me how this compares. Be honest. I mean, we just came to a stop, but now we're actually going again, and I'm actually going to a completely different quadrant of town. This first listing that we just saw is in Northeast, obviously, and we're heading south now, going into Southeast, and we're gonna be looking at a home in the Mount Tabor neighborhood. And this is actually a little taste of what you're working with here as far as traffic goes. But I think I am going to make an attempt to go around it. Ah! Dang it! It does get bad sometimes, let's be real. So you may or may not know this, but Northeast and Southeast Portland, and on the west side, is separated by this street right here called Burnside. And what we're about to do is make a left on Burnside. FYI, we are in what's called the Laurelhurst neighborhood. And up ahead is the Laurelhurst Park. But we are going to make a left here, heading to the east on Burnside, which is going to allow us to connect into the Mount Tabor neighborhood. So stick around. Now, it wouldn't be fair if I took you to see a house in the Mount Tabor neighborhood without taking you to Mount Tabor Park, right? So here we are at the northeast corner of Mount Tabor Park, and this is a 175-acre park right here in the middle of Southeast Portland.
Let me tell you, it's the best. You get to walk in this park all the time.
Yeah, right? You
moving here?
No, this is a video for my YouTube channel. I'm a realtor, so I make videos about living in Portland, and we're gonna be looking at a house right around the corner from here.
Got it.
And I wanted to show people this epic park.
The best thing about living in the neighborhood is being able to walk here every day.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
You too, man. So there's trails like this that go all throughout the park. There's miles of trails, and it goes all the way up to the top where you can see panoramic views of the whole city. There's a children's playground area over here. On the other side of the park, there's a dog park, an off-leash dog park area. And there's just this epic, huge staircase that you can go up and down for your exercise. And looking this way, you can't really see it through the trees here, but that is going to have incredible views of Mount Hood, which we'll see a little bit later. Just again, wait till you see the deck. And so whatever you're in the mood for, if you want to just kind of chill and set up a hammock and relax, you can do that here. If you want to come here and have a picnic, if you want to just appreciate some incredible views, you can do that too. Here's just a cool little view of the neighborhood, and I'm super stoked that we have an opportunity to go look at a listing over there. Now, one of the things to keep in mind about living in the Mount Tabor neighborhood is, yes, we're kind of on top of a mountain, so it's not going to be one of the most walkable neighborhoods in all of Portland. However, there is an exception to that rule, and I'm about to show you what I mean by that. But first, a quick glimpse of the neighborhood, and there's a view of Mount Hood off in the distance. Pretty sick. We'll see more of that in a bit, but like many other neighborhoods, this one is full of these classic, beautiful Portland homes. And one of the main differences, though, again, is that we're on top of the mountain. So some of these, maybe not these houses specifically, but some of them, maybe the one that we're about to go see, has epic views overlooking the rest of the city. So that is a huge perk. And so while you don't have access to tons of amenities like streets lined full of coffee shops and bars and restaurants. You do, however, have this cute little block right here that is home to one of the most high-end and delicious restaurants in all of Portland. It's called Coke Queen. I think I'm saying that right. The food here is incredible and it's great. And you got this little Coke Queen market as well, where you've got like a little cafe and you can buy some stuff over there. So that's a little taste of some of the amenities that this neighborhood has to offer. But overall, it's pretty quiet, but you've still got Montevilla, which is an adaptation of the term Mount Tabor Village. And that is at the very base of the mountain. Ooh, that's the Coke Queen kitchen. It smells good. And that's just literally 2 minutes down the mountain to the east. And that's where you get all of the bars and shops and restaurants and movie theaters and the farmer's market, the Montevilla Farmer's Market that happens every Sunday. That's just a quick 2-minute drive or maybe like a 10-minute hike, if you will. But I think it's time that we go take a look at that listing that's just right up the street over here. So I drove just literally like 3 minutes from where I was before. And now we are at the listing. And the one that we're gonna be taking a look at is this beauty right here. And you can just tell that it's got an insane view. It's going to be an absolute privilege, whoever ends up buying this home. But check out the view just from the sidewalk. Oh, what's that? What's that? Is that Mount Hood? You literally have insane views of Mount Hood right there. Birds chirping, incredibly quiet neighborhood. Pretty awesome. Let's look a little bit around this corner just so you get a feel for what the rest of the houses around here look like. If you're someone that's just been browsing homes on Zillow and you really want to know exactly what the neighborhood is like, I'm making these videos for you. And so if you're still watching, I would absolutely love to hear from you if you're looking to seriously buy a home. And if you're still watching, you are the exact type of person that I would love to work with. So get in touch via any of the methods on the screen and we'll talk soon about your move to Portland. You got a nice humble mix of different types of homes here. And I just am so excited to go and show you this one. It is super decked out. I can already see it's got a radon mitigation system right there, so good to go on that front. All right, so this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house that was built in 1920, but it has just the right amount of updates to make it feel current and up to date while still maintaining that classic charm. It's got some of the coolest, most unique features. And again, the view in this home is worth the wait. So let's go take a tour of the inside and I will tell you the list price at the end of the tour. So just take a look at the curb appeal on this one. It has beautifully updated exterior. There's like some sort of eagle or something chilling up there. The roof looks immaculate. It's got a fully fenced in front yard here, and this is just such a beautiful home. Let's go walk around the outside a little bit without giving away too much of the view, but you've got this beautiful dogwood tree right here. Is this a dogwood tree too? Help me out, arborists. What types of trees are these? I'm not a tree expert. Nice lawn. Looks great on the sides. Again, here's your radon mitigation system, and that basically goes down into the foundation, down into the slab, and it takes any of the radioactive gases called radon and it blows it up and out of the home so that you don't have to breathe it in. And that can be very dangerous over time if a home has radon in it. But you got this nice little Japanese maple. I'm pretty sure I know what that is, but let's go on in. So you walk in, you got this nice little coat closet, and it opens into a living room right here that has a beautiful gas fireplace, incredible looks like they've been refinished hardwood floors. And then that goes into your dining room. And from there, go into the kitchen, which has been beautifully updated. I love the archway here and the arches throughout the home and the coloring of the cabinets. Really nice choice by these homeowners. And they kept the vintage vibe with this vintage oven stove. And you got this little breakfast nook here, and that is what gives you access out to that deck. But first, let's go over here and take a look at some of the rooms. And right here, you've got the main level full bathroom with the incredible tile work throughout and a full shower. I like how these older homes have this sort of enclosed shower feel. And then right here, you've got a bedroom, pretty good sized bedroom, nice high ceilings. And then here you've got a little office looking out at the deck, and what a nice view that must be. We're gonna look at that in a second, don't you worry, but look at all these little built-ins here. This is what I'm talking about when I say maintaining that classic charm. You got features like this and a kitchen like this. Absolutely love what they did here. So now let's go downstairs. There's some rooms down here. And in here you've got just kind of a utility storage room. This is where your laundry is gonna be. And nice and lovely, tasteful updates. Nice little counter here for folding. And those are just, there's no secret rooms or anything. That's just your utilities and stuff. And this is a door to the outside under the deck. And then we go in here and you've got this really sweet entertainment room slash lounge. So they put in a little kitchen down here. So it's got ADU potential. You've got a built-in oven and microwave, dishwasher, good amount of cabinet space and countertop space, and this little bar slash island. So whatever you want to use this space for, if you want to turn it into an Airbnb potentially, that could work because you've got that entrance from the exterior. Or this could just kind of be your little downstairs hang. I like how they've got a TV on the wall and pretty good high ceilings. And then right off to the side here, you've got a half bath. So that might be a little bit not ideal for guests if this is an Airbnb, no shower down here, but you got a half bath, so that's cool. And then let's go upstairs and all the way up here. And here is where you've got another full bathroom. And you notice the aesthetics are different in this one. So it's got a totally different feel, a bit more updated, kind of going along with the same theme as the kitchen with these sort of, what would you call that, burgundy. Nice shower. And then over here, you've got a couple bedrooms. You got a bedroom here, very high ceilings. And you've got another bedroom over here. And then you've got this incredible primary bedroom that has the skylights letting in all that natural light, as well as this huge window overlooking the city to the north. And which leads me to the deck. Let's go enjoy this deck for a minute. What do you say? And here you have one of the most incredible back patio decks that I've found recently and that I've probably shown on this channel to date. What do you guys think? Right here you have this big tree that's in bloom, but it's hard to see, but that is Mount Hood right there. And in the winter months when this tree is in hibernation mode, you'll have a clear picture to snowy Mount Hood. And off in the distance, you've got some arrivals you can watch going into PDX. We are, of course, looking to the north here, and there's some cool birds of prey. I don't know what types of birds they are, but just an absolutely incredible view of an incredible home here in the Mount Tabor neighborhood, right? So once again, this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home that we've seen in the Mount Tabor neighborhood with this incredible view. You can almost just barely see Mount Hood right there, and it's been tastefully updated. It's been tastefully left alone too, with certain aspects of its original classic charm. And so this home is currently listed on the market and it's ready for buyers to move in at a price of $1.1 million. So what do you guys think? Does that align with your expectations of this house? That is a 1920s restored home. We've seen a brand new construction home. And now we are gonna go take a look at something right in the middle, built in the 50s. We're gonna take a look at a mid-century modern. It is gonna be such a special home. I just have a feeling. And just remember, if these homes that we're looking at are out of your price range, there are homes in all price ranges of the Portland metro area, from the 200s all the way up into the multi-millions. I help clients all the time in all different price ranges, so don't be afraid to get in touch if you are looking to make a purchase here in the Portland area. So we made it back here to the northeast, and I'm walking right along what's called Alameda Ridge, and this is a little known gem of topography that cuts through the northeast side of Portland. It goes through bits of Alameda, where you saw me driving through some of the hills before. It cuts through some of Beaumont, Wilshire, and it cuts through this neighborhood that I'm walking through right now of Roseway. And this area of town is special because it kind of carries the prestige of some more popular neighborhoods like Southwest Hills, Northwest Hills, Laurelhurst, but a lot of people even people that have lived here for many years don't even know about this little known pocket here. And if you look behind me, this is the Rose City Park golf course, about, I don't know, 50 feet down. And then up this way are just beautiful homes, that many of which are overlooking the ridge. So if we just walk along this street here, you can see that you've got this little pathway here with many, classic architecture. You've got the Tudors, you've got the Craftsmans, you got the Cape Cods and Colonials, and then over here, you've got the golf course. And so this neighborhood is known for these beautiful, expansive views and privacy. And the home that we're about to see is straight up ahead on this ridge, overlooking this golf course here to the south. And that over there is where we just were, Mount Tabor. So we can just wave hi to that other listing that we were just at, if you want to live in one of these instead. Now over here, you're going to lose some of the walkability that a lot of people strive for in Portland. As you can see, the neighborhood is very quiet. You can't really walk to any kind of shops or bars and restaurants in this neighborhood, but you are super close to Portland Airport. If you are someone that needs to travel a lot for work, living in this neighborhood is going to be super convenient, because we're less than 10 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes to Portland Airport. Restaurants and bars and shops and stuff, you might have to drive 5 to 10 minutes depending on what you're after. Grocery stores, but you can access New Seasons and all of the stuff that you need pretty easily by just driving. Or of course, the Portland Greenway can take you anywhere you want as well. This is one of the many bike ways, the Portland Greenway, that is a neighborhood residential street designated for bikes and local traffic. And that is a super awesome way of getting around Portland. Now let's go take a look at this house, shall we? We've made it to the final listing that we're about to see, and this is one of the most unique properties that you are going to be able to find in Portland. First of all, you don't see brick homes too often here, and this is a custom built home built in 1952. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, just under 4,000 square feet. And this is one of the most unique properties in Portland because it's overlooking the Rose City Park golf course here on this Alameda Ridge. As you saw over here, there's a lot of homes on this side of the street, but not as many on this side of the street, and that kind of started right over here, and there's only maybe a dozen or so homes going that way. So I am super excited to show you this Daylight Ranch brick exterior. Look at all the brick. It's just got so much character and style. All of the right things have been left untouched in this home, and all of the right things have been updated. This one might be a winner, but of course, that's gonna be up to you, and you gotta tell me in the comments. So I am super excited to show you this one. And of course, I'm gonna tell you the list price after the tour. So starting off with the exterior, this entryway is just so cool. It gives you this intimate, kind of tucked in feeling when you walk up to the front door. You've got this very old, well-established tree. Arborists, help me out here. What do we got here? This nice little brick wall, little quasi fence, and a 2-car garage with a pretty good sized driveway. If we go in, we are greeted by these cool little tropical type trees. And then we go on in. Check out that doorknob. And you first enter the home and you've got this nice little mud room, this little entry room where you can sit down, take your shoes off, get comfortable, and you got some choices. You got a pathway here, 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 and here. We're gonna start over here, going into this little hallway, and you've got a bedroom right here that is overlooking this golf course to the south, and it's nicely staged here. And then another bedroom right here that's even bigger, and this is looking out to the north. That's west. And then you got this bathroom here that I'm pretty sure was never touched. I mean, take a look. See what I'm talking about, folks? This is vintage in all the right ways. I don't think anything in this bathroom has been updated except maybe the toilet and possibly the shower head, but this blue tile, the flower themed faucet, it's just awesome. And then we will head down here in a minute, but let's check out this main room. We've got a wood burning fireplace and an incredible bay window overlooking this golf course. So great place to sit and read. And you've got the descending Alameda Ridge right here, just perched above, and a nice deck that we're gonna go check out in a second. But first, we gotta see this kitchen, because this is a fully updated custom kitchen that was done in 2021. And you've got the beautiful black soapstone countertops throughout, and the backsplash, and all of these incredible custom cabinets and drawers, beautifully well done. And you've got this built-in fridge here. Yeah, I didn't even know. So built-in fridge and freezer, and it just wraps around into this little entryway, and it flows into, you got some closet space here, and this goes into this other wing of the home where you've got a fully updated bathroom in here. Really nice countertops, I like these, and a really sweet shower. Different from the other bathrooms in the home, obviously, and it adds a nice feel for it. And this is a little office, and you can watch people running or taking walks through the neighborhood, and beautiful original built-ins here. So, and that will lead us into here, back where we started. But let's head over here and go downstairs and check out what the lower level looks like. So this is your garage, 2-car garage. And then we head downstairs. Got a little storage space down here, and down here, it's got that sort of retro wood walls everywhere. And this is a little downstairs dining area with some ADU potential because you've got this entrance down here that loops around to the front. So that's pretty cool. And then this goes into another living entertainment room with the same sort of bay windows theme, looking out to the south over the golf course. And you've got some incredible built-ins right here. And then you've got a bedroom right here with an attached ensuite bathroom. But just how awesome does this bedroom feel? So nostalgic. And same thing with this bathroom. Look at that sink. And this is a full bathroom as well with a shower. And then we will head back upstairs. Love the brick throughout the home on the inside and the outside. Let's head back through that incredible living room once again so you can see that beautiful wood burning fireplace, the view, and let's go outside and check out this deck. And a nearly perfect abode to enjoy the sunset or just a nice day here in Portland. What do you think, folks? What do you think of that view? So once again, this was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home here in the Rosewood neighborhood overlooking the incredible Rose City Park golf course. It's just under 4,000 square feet, and this is just the quietest neighborhood, and we are still so close to everything that you could ever want. I absolutely love this kitchen remodel with that soapstone countertops and everything custom in the cabinets. And the list price on this incredible home is $1,150,000. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Which one of these homes was your favorite? They all obviously offer something very, very different. We saw brand new construction. We saw an updated 1920s beautiful home, and we saw this incredible custom built 1950s mid-century modern. What's your vibe? Let me know. And if you want to see another video just like this around the Portland area, click this video right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you over there.